Alright. What's going on, everybody? So, this your boy Bruce Leroi once again coming at y'all with another stream. Yeah, so come back to another stream, man. We back on piano. This time we were a man of our word. Not only did we go back to streaming, we actually are going back to piano, like I said. The very few times I didn't fucking lie. You know, they say that a wise man learns from other people's mistakes. Well, it looks like I'm doing that with George Washington. That motherfucker lied about cutting down the cherry tree. I looked at that and said, not me. I will not follow suit. That bitch wanted to show Martha that nigga was Paul Bunyan or something. Ain't know where that came from. But yeah, anyways, man. Anyway. You son of a gun. Ah, fuck. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I feel like I had a spot where I was going to put it. Oh, hold on. You can't do it. My dumb ass folded it. Look what I did, bro. These supposed to be my sheets, supposed to help me. And what the hell, bro? Oh, my God. Oh, my eyes. Oh, okay. Okay, real quick. Follow me on Twitch, iambruceleroi. Follow me on TikTok at iambruceleroi. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at iambruceleroi. I almost fucked with the intro, but I didn't. Alright, so today, piano, more preseason news, and real quickly before we get started, while I start fucking with this, trying to get this damn thing right, I want to have a quick discussion about the Jalen Hurts interceptions. The first interception, it was like, alright, I'm cool. Now, the other interceptions I just seen kind of concern me. I'm not going to lie. Because it looks like, from when I looked at these interceptions, and this is coming from a guy who, you know, I accept Jalen for who he is, but that's still our quarterback. So I'm not, like, you know, too tripping on it too much. And I do think he gets criticism that should be levied towards people that, you know, but everybody chooses favorites, and some people get upheld to different kind of standards, right? And I already told y'all, Patrick Mahomes, forget about Hurts for a second. Patrick Mahomes is a clear-cut example of what the fuck I was talking about. Because the only person who's accomplished what Patrick Mahomes has done is Tom Brady. And the only thing you hear out of motherfuckers' mouth when mentioning Patrick Mahomes is disrespect. Because he missed one playoff, which actually is a blessing in disguise because it allows them to rebuild their roster. Let me go look at some shit. I don't know why I did this. Now I can't see a fucking thing. Okay. Why didn't I think of this earlier? That would have made so much freaking sense, would it not? You better not fucking fall. You better not fall. Stir your ass up. Stand up. Pretend like you work in security, nigga. Stand your ass up. All right. So, yeah, we're going to talk about Jeff. So, as far as those picks are concerned, I watched it. And I'm a little nervous. Not because they're interceptions. I'm not tripping about it as much as other people. Let me try to bring it over a little bit while I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not tripping too much about... Hold on. Fuck it. Let me actually get to what the hell I was trying to do. And not... Yeah. Bro cannot spell for shit. Oh my God. Like, are you trying to get me to pay for your fucking programming? That's not happening. I promise you that's not happening. Where the fuck the love for R&B? Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. What the fuck is that? These motherfuckers. Bitch, give me back to my goddamn what's the name, family. Stop fucking playing. You motherfuckers. I'm not finna lie to you. I'm not finna lie to you. I was about to say, bitch, stop fucking playing. You got me fucked up. Oh, we got the chords here too. Oh, really? We have the chords. Oh my god, we have the chords. Amazing, we have the chords. Oh! Okay, wow. So yeah, so about Jalen Hurts' interceptions, because now I get to get back to the mic. Bitch, you better not. Better move. Stay there. When it comes to these interceptions, I genuinely don't have a problem. Initially. Until I saw what these interceptions was. It's not about him throwing the interception in preseason. Because, you know, people are clowns. People don't understand the game of football. People don't understand how team sports work. People don't understand sports in general. You want to fuck up in preseason. Obviously, if you're trying to make a roster spot, you got to limit your fuck-ups. But in general, if you're like a guaranteed starter like somebody like Jalen Hurts, you want to fuck up in your preseason. Especially when you're learning a new offense, you want to fuck up in preseason. You want to fuck up, and like he's going to get a chance to get Sirianni never plays his guys. I don't know why he never decided to switch it. Because you got Mahomes out here. I think he played for like one fucking series in the first game. I think. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so now, fast forwarding, bruh. I look at Jalen Hurts' interceptions and the same issues that I'm seeing kind of over the years, the same issues that really last year, because last year his accuracy dipped. And I'm not talking about his percentage, completion percent. I'm talking about his ball placement. His ball placement used to be really, really good. It's getting worse. And last year, I think, was like the most prevalent example of that. Last year, I didn't like his ball placement. He underthrew guys, made guys have to come back because, you know, he didn't get there. So here's what I'm going to say, right? I made a rant about Jalen Hurts a long time ago saying that Jalen Hurts is just really a mid to very good quarterback, and that's it. I kind of stand. See, between like a 74 to 89 overall. But here's the thing. My issue is the critiques that people be giving Jalen Hurts, they're unfair, and they only apply to him specifically, not to anybody else. So that generally is what pissed me off the most, I would say, is that the standards are not held to Lamar Jackson without being, you know what I mean? And then same standards not being held to Joe Burrow. All I keep seeing niggas say, oh, Joe Burrow, I feel so sorry for you. I would cry, but I want you to cry first so I can let you wipe the tears on my shirt. I don't care if I just bought it. It's a Van Houston shirt from JCPenney. I don't care. You just put it on here, Joe Burrow. I love you. So Joe Burrow is elite. Like I said, there's only two people I'm taking over Jalen Hurts. Mahomes, he's my favorite player of all time. I got to do it. And Joe Burrow. Those are the only two people I'm taking over Jalen Hurts. Not just because of the accomplishments, but more or less of how they play football. I just happen to like it better than what I do Hurts. But everybody else, you can say Josh Allen's more talented. You're not wrong about that, but I'm not taking him over Hurts, and I'm not taking Lamar Jackson or Herbert. When you say you know, goddamn, if you made Frankenstein in real life, that nigga be Justin Herbert. I don't really give or goddamn, because Frankenstein's a doctor. You know what these motherfuckers, let me tell you something right now. These niggas up here set us up for failure. These goddamn stupid-ass cartoons and Halloween decorations got us thinking Frankenstein was the name of the monster. Victor Frankenstein, Dr. Victor Frankenstein, is a nigga that created the monster. If I'm not mistaken, the monster don't even have a fucking name. So this whole time, my whole childhood, we've been lied to, bruh. Oh, by the way, if I didn't mention it yesterday, rest in peace, Dolly Parton. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, I heard of her name. I know she does, I know she's, you know, really big and all that. Shout out to her, man. Condolences to the family. Rest in peace. God rest her soul. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? But going back to the Jalen Hurts thing. My issue is not that he's throwing picks. I want him to throw picks in the training camp and then the fucking joint practice. Good. I don't care. My issue is how the picks are. So the first time it's like, okay, anybody can make a mistake. The first time he threw a pick and niggas went crazy over it, I was like, y'all making a big deal. Y'all just overreacting. But these next picks, and even the Devontae Smith dropped the ball in practice, and it's like, it was not even really Devontae's fault. Jalen Hurts just underthrew the fucking ball. The same shit I seen last year. So I'm like, so now my first thought is thinking, how the fuck is he going to run this offense? They're going to have to revert to doing back what they did previously because this nigga can't. It just seemed like, I'm not saying it's the holistic thing. I'm not saying Jalen is not good at all. But I am concerned. It's not about him throwing the picks. I don't give a fuck about him throwing the picks. Y'all do. Because, y'all Jalen Hurts haters or y'all just don't understand how fucking sports work. I don't care about him throwing the fucking picks in practice or in joint practice, whatever the case may be. I don't care. These interceptions are not just, damn, it's just a bad throw. Like, when Shador's interceptions, when I look at his interceptions, these are just bad mistakes. When I looked at Jalen Hurts' interceptions recently, this shit is just like, what the fuck? Like, bro, this is like shit that he kind of was doing even last year. Because, like I said on this channel multiple times, I didn't like his ball. Like, I thought his reaction against the blitz improved. He tried to do a better job of playing on rhythm and timing. I think he did that. He tried to improve in those areas. But I just starting to think that maybe Jalen's ability is just not good enough to be able to do certain shit with him. And I'm starting to think that the offense being limited in what it is, I think they're right. Now, again, like I said before, I'm not upset at people critiquing Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts is not above critiquing. He's not a perfect quarterback, right? And I do agree that you probably put another quarterback in this offense, they're like a 6,000-yard passer, and they probably got to multiple Super Bowls already. Even though we got to 2-1, that's pretty damn fucking good, right? And I do say I trust Jalen Hurts more than I would trust a Lamar Jackson. I trust Josh Allen. I actually think he throws the ball in a pocket better than Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson is a better athlete, and I think he throws on a run better than Hurts, but he's not a better overall passer than Jalen Hurts. He's just not. Sorry. I don't give a fuck who get mad at what I said. I stand on what I said. Point being, I'm going to calm down and let it rock. But I don't want to have to keep going fucking through this because we can't. Like, I'm starting to realize I was cursing motherfuckers out left and right. Thinking, damn, like, yo, all these I'm supposed to say Jalen is the reason why the offense like this. LaShawn McCoy saying it. Yeah, Chris Sims saying it. Chris Sims is the biggest fucking hater. Like, bro did absolutely nothing. His fucking claim to fame was fucking John Gruden throwing a long-ass play that could be in a fucking Encyclopedia Britannica at his ass. He didn't know what the fuck. So FZ right, FZ left right, $22,700. That's your claim to fame. The nigga was a bum. Like, he was trash in the NFL. Like, he didn't do shit. But bottom line is this. I have to kind of apologize to him a little bit because, again, it's not the fact that he threw the picks. I don't give a fuck about that. Good. You're supposed to throw those picks now. Just don't carry that shit to the regular season. But then, when you couple that shit with Sirianni's not playing his guys during preseason. So, Jalen isn't able to work out the kinks in the offense. Give him a series. You don't have to give him a quarter. Give him a series, right? Give him a series. Especially because if you can't expect different results doing the same shit over and over again. So essentially, we're gonna have to come to the conclusion that maybe Jalen is not the guy. And I hope that's not the case. Still early. We ain't get to game 1 yet, so I'm trying to relax. But I keep it a beam. I don't think Jalen Hurts is gonna be the guy long term. Because how the fuck can we make this offense improve and do different things if his ability doesn't allow him to do it? It's not like his work ethic isn't there. His work ethic is definitely there. His leadership is definitely there. Those are without question. If you question it, you're just a fucking hater and a dumbass. I don't take nothing you say with any credence whatsoever. But what I will have to say is that Jalen's ability is clearly hindering him from being able to do certain shit. When I look at this shit, I don't look at, oh, he's just making mistakes. I'm looking at his abilities hinder him from being able to do certain things. There's no fucking question in his effort and that he's trying and he's a hard fucking worker and that he's a great person. But like, I'm looking at this guy throw the ball on those interceptions and I'm looking at the same shit I done seen for fucking years, especially last year when I said that his ball placement regressed. It's not my first time saying it. I was saying that the whole season. I didn't like his ball. I thought first half of the season, especially that Dallas game, I'm like, okay, I like where this is going. Then all of a sudden, he fell off a cliff real fast. I think his abilities stopped. Because think about it like this with Kellen Moore. Even the same shit was taking place, right? And I don't think it's all. I think Sirianni's definitely part of the problem. I think Sirianni's the overarching problem. But I do think that Jalen Hurts' abilities really hinder this offense from being able to go to where it needs to go. Because his arm strength is pretty good, but sometimes it's like you still see kind of the. But particularly his ball placement is what's concerning me, right? And then when he's normally he's so fucking accurate with the deep ball, even at 23. When 23 he didn't have touch us. The team itself didn't have a hot year. But I'm telling you, his ball placement, like his game, feel like it's getting worse when it comes to passing. His deep ball is not as accurate as it once was. And people say, oh, Devontae dropped the ball. No. If Jalen would have placed the ball all the way in front of him, the shit would have been a catch. He underthrew the ball. So then, yeah, Devontae should have caught it. But in the same breath, he got to go make an adjustment to the ball, to the overthrown ball. Mind you, I think it was like two defenders behind him. So, and by the way, I ain't saying Tariq Woolen the easiest defender to throw against. His nigga's 6'4" and he fucking blazing fast. So he ain't the easiest guy to. Tariq Woolen got talent. Or Reek Woolen, I should say. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, guy got talent. But I'm starting to see what niggas was talking about how they have to kind of. They can't put a bunch of new shit in the offense because his ability just don't entail it. So you kind of have to, like, work with what you have because his ability can only do so much. It's not to say that he's a trash passer like some of y'all niggas saying. I ain't say like that he's fucking can't. Like, he got damn Tim Tebow in his prime at fucking Denver. Like, no, I'm not saying all that. What I am saying, though, is that his game from a ball placement perspective and even his deep ball is regressing. And the same shit that I saw last year, I'm seeing it again right now. So, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that this shit was just like him working out the kinks or whatever. Hopefully in a real game. But it's like, you can't really change the leopard spots, can you? You know what I mean? So, there's a good chance. Don't be surprised. I know a lot of us, even including myself, had high hopes. We're like, yo, he going to be 3,500 yard passer, 3,700 yard passer. You're going to have a career high this year because of the offense. And I'm looking like they can't even fucking do all the shit that they want to do because Jalen can't make the fucking throws. I'm not saying Jalen can't throw the ball. I want to make that very clear. But in order for this offense to move, there's certain throws he got to go make. And it seemed like he's struggling with them shits. I ain't seen this on one play. I saw this on two plays. I seen this on the Devontae drop, and I seen this on the interception that Rick Woolen had, the pick six at practice. I'm concerned. Not because he threw a pick. I don't give a fuck about him throwing a pick in practice. Good. It's how he threw the pick. He didn't throw the pick because, oh, he just made a dumb mistake or he threw the ball. Like, when I look at Shedeur, when he throw his picks, Shedeur is just like, he's still learning. Like, the ability is there for Shedeur. I think Shedeur could be a fucking monster. I see the ability. It's just that he needed the mistakes. He have to kind of lessen them. But the ability for Shedeur is there. I clearly see it. It's just that he got to clean up the mistakes, which is a part of him learning and growing as a young player. Jalen is not a young player. Jalen's been in the league, 5-6 years now. Probably a 7th, probably. Like, why are we getting worse? How the fuck do year by year we get worse? That doesn't even make any fucking sense. I'm not saying that it's all his fault. Sirianni, like I said, is the overarching problem. As far as, because, the X's and O's he's not good at. But then again, I have to give Sirianni some slack because this nigga can't actually do certain shit because his ability kind of hinders him from doing it. And that's why Kellen Moore's offense wasn't 100% Kellen Moore's. Outside of Sirianni really not knowing what the hell he's doing. That's why this offense probably is not going to be 100% Mannion's. Because this nigga can't make the fucking throws that is required to run this offense successfully and be consistent in it without turning the ball over. We're trying to be more aggressive. We're trying to do shit the opposite. We can't really do an opposite. Like, we think it's going to be a full 180. It's going to probably be like a fucking 90 in this bit, like 270 in this bit. Not 270. It's going to be 90 in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to just make a little turn. That's it. It can't be a whole flip. It just can't, because his ability don't entail that. And I'm saying this with love and respect. And I got a ton of respect for Jalen Hurts. I think he's overhated in a lot of regards. And then also the standards that you guys put him through. All you fucking Twitch ass, you Twitch fucking content creators, all you goddamn casual motherfuckers. The expectation you put on them, you don't put your favorite player under fire like that when they're playing like shit. You don't put certain people who just kind of like have shitty games. You kind of like, it is what it is. It'd be all right. But Jalen, you ready to kill him after fucking training camp interceptions. And granted, the first one was just a mistake. The ones that just happened fucking recently, and even the Devontae Smith drop that was actually an underthrow, I know why niggas is concerned. And I'd be lying to you if I say that I'm confident Jalen Hurts is going to take a step forward this year, because them two goddamn throws told me everything I fucking needed to know. Now, if Jalen proved me wrong, great. He's still our quarterback at the end of the day. I'm always gonna be behind him because I'm an Eagles fan. But I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna act like that. Oh yeah, he's gonna be really good. He's gonna be like a 4,000 yard passer this year. No, the fuck he's not. You know what I mean? As long as he consistent and he actually is growing, that's all that matters. Okay. I'm about to say fuck it and just do the regular stream, but you know what? We'll learn a new song tomorrow. Let's just do this, knock this out, and then we'll go back to. I don't really fucking feel like, you know what I mean. So again, we said we're gonna do piano, but learn a new song is just too much right now. For right now. Hold on. I think we just did that. Yeah, we just did that. I don't know why the fuck we did that. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna review what we already learned. So, yeah, fuck this. Fuck that too. We're gonna review what we already learned. So,
C major looks. You said this was G, just in a different position. So this chord. All right, so move our thumb down to B. And then the third chord is wound. Now this thing looks impressive, but it's actually incredibly easy to play. All we're gonna do is we're gonna take the 3 notes of each chord, and we're gonna play going up and then back down and repeat 4 times. So it's gonna.
Next one.
This money pack.
Top, middle, bottom, top, middle, bottom, top, middle. All right, bet. Do it again. Shit was ass. Kind of dog shit. Do it from the top. The snack that smiles back. 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 Whoa. Oh, yeah. Moving the fuck on. But you could do it. I got the hang of it. I actually, without realizing that, I improved. Just gotta just kind of stop doing the long ass hiatus. I actually improved. No bullshit. I improved. A lot. I improved a lot. Someone should give me credit. I improved a lot.
Hello. Communicate in English easily. Use Grammarly and feel.
What's up, my piano friends? Today, our song. Now, watch how easy this actually is. So, if we start.
Alright, so this one I think I remember. It's the Bruno Mars joint. Alright, You're the visco, you're the red water, you're the soul, I should fall to back, oh, that's so easy. Go away, I was still a child, didn't get a chance to feel the world around me. I was still a child, didn't get a chance to feel, yeah, feel. Oh, D-E-F-G. Next one.
Hello by Adele. You'll notice they're not really all. And then finally, C major. And when you're learning these, I highly suggest you look for similar notes between the chords, just like we did for the first song. It'll make it a lot easier to learn. Now, for this song, I'm going to teach you a basic rhythm to make it sound more like the actual song. So if you've heard the song Hello by Adele, it sounds like this. So you notice the rhythm is da.
Okay. can remember. Good enough. I got it down pat. Kind of.
All right, so here are then C major, then G major, and finally D major. And for this song, all we're going to do is we're going to play each chord 2 times.
That's all I needed to hear. 2 times, yeah. Yeah, I'm Gucci. One more time.
Perfect by Ed Sheeran. And as you'll notice, guess what? Then E minor, then C major, 2, C major, 3, 4, E minor, 2.
Interesting. Try it one more time. After that, we done for today. I just needed to get it kind of do something. Say we did something. We actually got better. I ain't realize like it's like I don't have to like okay where the keys at. I'm kind of like I kind of like know my way around a little bit. Whatever. We did our job. Let's move the fuck on. Alright, we're gonna watch this Joey Shakes video. Oh, actually, let me just give it to this shit real quick. And out of here, but it's yeah, she up enough for me, now you never heard her. And on my side, I've been on your way, yeah, baby. You are all I need, baby. You all I need to get. Oh shit. You're all I need to get on by. I had no fear that you will be mine. It'll take just a little time to realize that I've been your brain this entire time. You seem to fall in the way why we are home. You're my enemy. Oh, you, my energy. Oh, you, baby. Energy. Oh, you. Energy, baby. I can't spend my energy on you, just to let you know you are mine every time. Let you know I'm really reaching out, falling from heaven ways, been with me. No, I'm not feeling the shame. All I know is you play games, take me out, hold it in, let me know. There's been no blood, letting go, just so well, and let you know things have changed. Play you and I never meant to slide. Things have gone above me. Take my hand, don't believe, reaching out on your love. Say goodbye, don't say, follow my own heart next to mine. Yeah, so Joey Shakes video, and after that, we got Eagles interviews to watch, and there's more
future of
preseason.
human longevity starts here. Introducing the Hume Band 2.0, the world's first longevity band, now with next-generation clinical-grade sensors for even higher precision, with 14 days of battery life.
The Eagles' open practice is concluded with what? One more day of training camp before the finale to the third preseason game. 43,000, 45,000 people showing up at the link for a good cause. And we got some highlights. We got some things to talk about. Let's get into it.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, that was.
Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope it's been a fantastic day today. So we just went through the Eagles open practice. Fans were in crazy attendance at this practice, and this is the best day pretty much of training camp because there's a lot of eyes, a lot of ears, a lot of cameras around that are pretty much getting every sniff of what the Eagles are doing at this practice. All right, so let's go over the injuries for the Eagles real quick. Landon Dickerson did not practice. It was a rest day for him. Remember what happened in 25 in the open practice? The same exact time. Last play, ended up getting hurt, rushed himself back into the season, and he was a mess the entire year. So I think that was a good decision. Eli Stowers out with a hamstring. Lampkin is actually back from the stinger injury.
What the fuck did Stowers do to get injured? What, this nigga helped the fucking ball boy and goddamn caught a goddamn cramp? What the fuck did he do to get he barely played. Yeah,
which I thought was really good. And you had Jordan Davis actually got hurt in practice today, or the other day, and with a left arm injury, came back with a brace on, so I think he's fine. Some other players on the list dealing with some little things. Some players are playing Friday, so they didn't want to practice them today in this little mini scrimmage at open practice, and then having to play them on Friday, like Markel Bell and some of these other guys that are definitely dealing with some stuff that giving them a rest day would probably be the best thing for them. There's one player to talk about from this open practice that has been balling and that has been one of the most underrated because nobody's talking about this signing. That is the cornerback Enrique Woolen. Okay, I know that he was a standout in minicamp and OTAs. He had a couple joint practices where he had a really bad first day and he had a really strong second day. And then he got into this open practice and he did a couple really good things. He intercepted Mekhi Lemon on a dig route and got that pick pretty good, jumped in front. He's got really good comeback speed on getting his hands on the ball, those long arms, what he could do there. And then Enrique Woolen steps in front of Devontae Smith for a big pick six, getting down to the other side of the field, throwing the ball in the stands. Enrique Woolen had a fantastic day. I can't wait to see him make a lot of plays this regular season. It's going to be a lot of fun. As for Jalen Hurts in the offense, it's another day to where you know that this offense is getting there, okay? It hasn't been perfect every day. You have a foundation of a defense, a top defense that you're facing every single day. You're going to lose a lot of days because if this offense was winning every single day, I would be really worried. But there are some interesting things about the offense and what they did, and there were some things that were that they really need to work on. Now, as for Devontae Smith, I think this is realistically a second practice where he's in team drills. So, he missed a lot of time, and he's got to kind of get himself back to where he is. But there was a deep pass to Devontae Smith downfield. It looked like it was underthrown just a little bit, but it was bobbled. It dropped. There was another one on a shallow cross where Devontae Smith just had a concentration drop pretty much. Missing some of this time, it's definitely going to affect you in some ways, and I think he'll be fine. Just got to give him some more practice, and I think he'll be ready to go. But there was another catch, a short catch that was underneath that he had some space right upfield a little bit. So I think Devontae Smith ended on a good note, more than just having a bad day, but I'm not really worried about him at all. Now, it looks like some good passes from Jalen Hurts where he extended a play and hit Dontavian Wicks for a 10-yard completion. You had one to Saquon Barkley where he went to the end zone over the shoulder catch, which is absolutely amazing. Perfect accuracy right into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, a couple good catches on the day. I love how Sean Mannion is not wasting any time with the usage of all your different running backs that you have and just getting them into the passing game. It's just another weapon that's out there that's going to really benefit the Eagles so much. Sean Mannion is doing a fantastic job with these guys. This video is sponsored by PrizePicks, the #1 sports picks app. PrizePicks is the best way to win cash while watching your favorite games of the year. The app is really easy to use. Just pick more. And then you had Mekhi Lemon, okay, that got on the field for the first time. Even watching him in warm-ups, just smooth after the catch. He just looks great at transition with his hips, and we haven't seen it in a while, so it's nice and refreshing to see him back and to see him actually playing now. But he did have a big play, his first touchdown on a wheel route, going into the end zone, a pass from Jalen Hurts, no defender around him, and celebrated. And then what I really liked about it is all his teammates got right to him and celebrated with him. Like, they had his back right there. Missed a lot of time, got his first touchdown going into an open practice, and I thought it was a really good feeling. And as for an offense that is the bottom feeder of motion last year in 2025, oh yeah, Sean Mannion loves using Mekhi Lemon in motion because they displayed a shit ton of that in this practice and love the way how they're using him as well. So really happy for Mekhi Lemon. It's a really good start, really good first step, and he's only going to get better. Can't wait to see him play. Now, the connection to Hollywood Brown, it was very up and down, but there was one where Hollywood Brown dropped to the end zone. There was another one where he crossed to the back of the end zone. Really good separation for Reek Wold, caught a touchdown pass and celebrated, which is fantastic. A lot of the early days of training camp, the chemistry that has been kind of off with Jalen Hurts has been with Hollywood Brown, okay? Now, Hollywood Brown, I thought the last 3 practices, I think the practice before the joint practices and those 2 joint practices, I think there was something building there because a lot of plays were being made where they were throwing to Hollywood Brown underneath in soft coverage where, they made him get the yards himself after the catch. And obviously, with that speed he has where he can outrun defenses, you can't really ignore that. He's going to get a lot of attention on the field for that. I don't think the chemistry is perfected yet. I think there's still a lot to work on with a lot of these wide receivers. And like I said, it's only getting better every single day with all of them. Now, let's talk about the quarterback 2 spot because apparently there's still an open competition there where Andy Dalton started again as the backup quarterback behind Jalen Hurts. Why? I have no idea, which is already telling me by this 3rd preseason game on Friday that Terry McKee is probably going to get at least, a quarter probably, and then Cole Payton will probably get the next 3 quarters or something like that, or maybe they do share a half and a first half and a second half or something. We'll kind of see what happens with that. But Andy Dalton, missing guys wide open in this practice. Darius Cooper, literally the same throw that he missed in the Saturday 2nd preseason game. Darius Cooper overthrown. And then finally, he hits a touchdown to wide receiver Elijah Moore in this practice. I'm still very uncomfortable with this decision on because he's a veteran or his body of work in his career. We're talking about the last couple to a few years where really hasn't been much. The guy has never won a playoff game. The guy has 2 Pro Bowls under his belt from 10 fucking millenniums ago. And there's just, for me, I just think there's...
Real quick, just to kind of interrupt on some shit that I kind of already spoke on before. I don't... Never mind. I got caught up looking at something else. But yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why the fuck they're trying to demote Tanner McKee. Like, if he's clearly good enough to play quarterback too. I don't like that this new coordinator coming in and trying to, Dalton is a veteran. If the dude first off, if the dude got seniority on the team, right? So unless he's significantly worse than the dude they just brought in, you don't just fucking demote him like that. Like, I don't like that shit, bro.
Only a guy that maybe could help other quarterbacks. I don't think I could trust him going into a game. I still don't understand why he's quarterback 2 at this point and why Terry McKee is not, I guess, more trusted because I felt like he's played a tad bit better. I've been saying by a lot. I guess we'll see what happens. Now, talking about the defensive side of the ball, there's one name to talk about that's been one of the quietest names of camp, and it's been Nolan Smith. He actually beat Lane Johnson on a pass rush today. So I don't know, it's because of Lane Johnson getting injured on that play where Lane Johnson had to walk to the sideline by traders, and I think he stayed out of practice the rest of the day. I really hope it's nothing going to be lingering for Lane Johnson, and if it is, go get whatever you have to get done. I don't know what the injury is going to be, but if it's like an ankle that's messed up or something, he can't play on that for 7-8 weeks, and then he's going to be out. I'd rather keep him out and put Markel Bell in there. But they didn't do that because Markel Bell obviously was out of this practice. They put Fred Johnson at right tackle, and then he got consistently destroyed. Probably 4 or 5 reps. Jalix Hunt was killing him on the edge. And Jahad Campbell is still standing out as an off-ball linebacker where he actually was on good coverage on Mekhi Lemon and had a deflection. So that was a really good play by him. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it for open practice. We got one more training camp, and that's it. We're done with training camp after one more day. And we hit our last preseason game where who are you going to look at in that game? Probably Cole Payton. If Terry McKee plays, definitely him. And everyone else that's playing is really showcasing themselves to other teams that are, trying to make a roster somewhere else. These are the guys.
All right, so Vic Fangio, Jalen Hurts. I'm not watching Nick Sirianni talk about absolutely fucking nothing. Not this time around.
You guys got a treat today. Coach Vermeil will be here.
Oh, nice.
Been up there visiting with him.
Get some wine?
What's that?
Get some wine?
Always.
So at this point, is your mind made up with the roster? Is there still something anybody can do going to this last game?
Yeah, they can. You know, it doesn't matter if my mind's made up or not. It's Howie and Nick's mind's got to be made up.
Why do you think that is?
You know, everybody's a little different. But you see it every year that some guys, they're struggling. And just something happens that they're able to turn the corner a little bit. And just so happened that it was him in the first preseason game, and he carried it over to last week, and hopefully this will continue. Now he's got to be able to do it against the frontline players too.
This battle at safety with Epson Carter, any closer to?
No, it's close. It is close. Michael has been doing a good job back there. It's just all new to him, and we need to get him more exposure, which is hard to do. But I do think Michael eventually can do it.
Now that we're at the end of camp.
What's that?
Now that we're at the end of camp, how would you assess Reed's summer?
Overall, good. You know, he's had his moments where he can get a little sloppy. We need to eliminate those, and hopefully once the regular season starts, that will happen. But we like him. I like him a lot. I like the player. I like the person. I like being around him, and I like coaching him.
How think about Maximus and Josh and where they
Who? Max and, yeah, good. You know, I think those guys, going back, to your question there, they're still alive, and this game will mean something to them.
I was going to follow up on Reed. We all know about his his press ability. How's he adapted to playing Warzone and specifically, your match zone?
Yeah, I think he's done well. You have our offense in particular too. You have to play off a little bit more, because they'll stack and bunch people, and so it's been a good camp for him in that way. But he's getting better at it for sure.
The safety situation, is that something that could go right up until game day? Before
go up until when?
Game day, before you decide who's...
Game day of the first day?
Yeah.
No, we'll decide before then.
At the time you guys drafted Jalen, a message was, what does this look like in year 3? Now that you're in year 3, is this what you expected? Is it beyond what you expected? How would you explain it?
It's what I expected and hoped for, but now I, hope for and expect for more too.
And what's that look like? What's the next?
I don't know. That you stop asking, not you, but all you. Am I surprised? Is this unexpected? Where that's who he is.
You mentioned Reed's tendency to get maybe.
It's like he wanted to tell him to stop asking dumbass questions, stop asking about what the fuck did he just say? I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to. Fuck it, I don't care. It's not that important for me to. I don't remember what I said. It's not that important anyway.
Sloppy. How do you fix something like that?
Just keeping pointing it out. And
that's a dumbass question.
It's not like he denies it. It's just some guys sometimes could happen to some guys, and we just got to try and eliminate that.
While there's still today's practice to go, what's been your overall takeaway, the defense during this camp?
It's been a good camp. We're never. I think a lot of guys need some more developing, some more reps, but that's just the way it is. And then whatever it is, 2 weeks from now, we got a game, or 3 weeks, whatever it is.
How do you feel about the corner? A lot of interceptions over the last 2 weeks, pretty much all camp. As a defensive coordinator on the same team of that quarterback, how do you view that? How do I view what? When the quarterback that plays for your team throws a lot of interceptions, but your defense is responsible for that.
Well, it's good for the defense, which is good for the team. And he's learning a new offense. I think he's trying things. seeing what's available and what isn't available. So I don't think that's going to carry over.
How do you feel about the cornerback depth right now?
Cornerback?
Yeah.
I feel good about Q and Reek. John Jones has missed a lot of time.
God damn, that nigga said everything what and not say it like he said, yo, man, I feel good about our starters, everybody else, and Coop, Ringo, Bennett, Jonathan Jones. Rest, I think got to get cut.
I'm here, so hopefully we can get him back at some point. I think Mac has made a lot of strides. He's dinged right now a little bit that wasn't able to finish the other night. Keeley, I think, is making strides. And, those are the 5 main ones, and plus the guys that are competing for the 6th spot.
Andre's been here for a while now. What's your assessment of his third training camp?
It's been good. He knows our defense from the safety position. He's reliable in that regard. He's trustworthy. And, I think he's a guy that's, will have a spot, somewhere along the line. But we like him.
Seems like Ty Robinson continues to come on. Has he earned a spot in your defensive tackle rotation?
Yeah, he probably has. I mean, when you say rotation, I don't know what that means, meaning how many plays that means, but yeah.
Jordan left a little early last night from practice.
But he came back. Yeah.
When it comes to his last few roster spots, obviously I'm sure your voice is taking into account. But historically, what have you found that you value in those last few guys that on the defensive side? And how much does special teams factor in what kind of decision that you get to make on defensive players?
Yeah, the special teams does play a factor. The last few spots are always a story in and of itself. It might be a guy that's not ready to play, and you might not think he's ready to play the entire year, but you want him. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's a guy that you think can help us in a pinch, if we need it. As I said, special teams is a big thing. Just numbers, too. There's minimal numbers you need at every position. You need 5 or 6 defensive linemen to make the roster. You need 8 to 9 outside backers and inside backers to make the roster, minimum. So the numbers is part of it also.
It's our first time talking.
When it comes to you, I just follow up when it comes to you, I don't know personally, but obviously further along in your years, you want to win now. How do you accept if they're going to tell you 2 guys, we're going to be on the 53, but they're not going to play the entire game?
Yeah, that's just part of it. We all want to win now, but it's Howie's job to always be building the team for future years, too.
It's our first time talking to you since before that joint practice. What stood out watching them against the Patriots offense?
Yeah, I thought those 2 practices against the Patriots were our 2 most beneficial and valuable practices the entire camp.
Dog, I'm so fucking tired. I nodded off and ran my nose straight into this fucking mic. That's crazy.
Just like I said before, it's a different style offense. So that was great in and of itself. They have a good group of receivers. That was good to go against. Way different offensive scheme than ours. Great to go against. Those were 2 really, really good practices. We had, I think, like 80-some plays the first day, 50-some, 60 maybe the second day with a red zone focus. Fantastic practices.
All right, Jalen Hurts interview, and then we're going back to preseason football.
Watch me compare what I say to what Whisperflow understands.
Oh, really?
Actually, a couple of things to sort out. Already, it got the format in and the right names.
How we doing? Well.
saw Makai Lemon get back out there, and what's it been like building chemistry with him on the field?
Just continue to stack. He's hungry, eager, excited. I feel like he's learned a lot just in his short time being in the league, and really he's been very direct and forward about trying to take care of his body and all the things that he can be better in and that. So I'm happy to have him back out there on the grass. He's a great player.
How do you think you performed in this camp from your personal perspective?
I feel like it was a good camp, taking in the coaching, taking in the time and the growth that comes with a camp. I feel like Sean has been great to ask questions, and really great camp to learn from. So,
Jalen, what do you learn from interceptions in practice?
Say that again.
What do you learn from interceptions?
Ruben, what the fuck kind of question is that? You must have had your fucking Snickers bar before you walked into that goddamn room. What kind of fucking swisted ass, like, what do you learn from? What the fuck? Hold on. I gotta rewind it, because this way this nigga asked the question is fucking crazy.
Jalen, what do you learn from interceptions in practice?
I feel like I know what he's trying to say, but the way he's saying it is fucking clumsy as shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, bro, what the fuck? Dawg,
Say that again.
What do you learn from interceptions?
I think generally speaking, you learn from every play. Like, regardless of how the result is, especially when you're putting in something new. And so I think every time we come out here and we get a chance to get on the grass, you want to take the coaching, go apply it, be aggressive in it. And then with your experiences, you reflect on them, think about them, and you say, okay, you can play the game in this type of way, you can play the game in that type of way. And so I think I use the term calibrating with you guys. All of that whole entire process builds kind of your mind on how.
Hey, who is it?
Sir, this is Steven. I'm calling you from Prime Paid Loans. We are trying.
Man, shut the fuck up with that bullshit. I thought it was somebody. I could recognize it. If I knew it was like a scam, I would never answer. What the fuck? Get out of here.
When you play the game, and so
get the fuck off my foot. I don't know what the fuck
It's been a really good camp. I'm happy about
Get
the
your ass
experiences that we've had to be able
What's wrong with you,
to
man?
grow from them. I was very excited about the opportunity to be able to practice with, the guys, our receiving core when, the guys that are going to start were banged up. And so just to have the time to build chemistry, build experiences with everyone as a unit, I felt like that was very valuable.
How much of the offense do you think the team has down to this point? How's the installation process been going 2.5 weeks ahead of the first?
Yeah, it's going. It's been, a lot of new information, a lot of new things, and nothing very specific on kind of one direction of what we can be. It's a multifaceted offense and approach, and when you get to game planning, I'm sure to even get more fine and very direct to what we want to do that week.
With how multifaceted it is, where do you think your command of the overall offense is?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a good spot. I think it's all about really looking at the experiences. The experiences don't mean anything until you reflect on them and you grow from them and you start to apply them. And so we're very widespread in what we're doing right now, and I think that's good. And so when we can hone it down and kind of see who we are, establish what exactly the identity is for us, it'll kind of come together. So still very early.
You use the term multifaceted. I guess the changes that Sean brings versus what you guys have done previously that you were successful in. I guess the big question is how much will we keep, how much you won't keep. But in this offense with Sean, so much predicated on under center and that kind of stuff. Does it allow a lot for that to happen in terms of keeping a lot from the previous offense?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, and it's something that you keep in mind of when you've had so much success. So, how will it look? You don't really know. Do you want to win? Absolutely. And so we got to figure out who we are as a team. Obviously, coaches come in with a great mindset, great philosophy and putting everything together. It brings us a bit more structure. In the end, it's about what's going to go out there and be the best for our team. And so I know Sean will come up with the answer to that over time.
I think you've been around him now for 5 or 6 months. Where do you think he's grown the most? And how's that process gone?
Yeah, I want to honor that question because it's still really early. So when we get into the season, we'll begin to find out a lot about ourselves. To this point, it's just been a lot of teaching. A lot of opportunities to get on the grass and teaching off of that. And so once we put plans together, build identity, go in one direction, you can see it a little clearly then.
What kind of correlation have you found between camp performance and in-season performance, both for you and for the team?
I haven't thought about it much. I think as time is going on, I've just looked at each year as its own. I've got a diligence that I have about just approaching change, new coaching, new perspective, new voice. And I think that's...
I'm not finna lie to you. This Jalen Hurts interview is fucking boring. I know he got to keep it that way because he can't get media too much shit to kind of get a story off of, but this is fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, god damn, boy, fuck.
That's where it all starts. Performance is definitely important, but the relationship that you have and the conversations that you can have and the process is really where it all starts. And so I've been in sponge mode this whole entire time, taking in the perspective that coach has, his eye for the game, and just going out there and trying to apply that. And so when you get into the game, what's the goal? The goal is to win. So that always trumps.
Jalen, with this being the final day of camp, you look back to late July to this point now, what's been the biggest improvement for the offense in your eyes?
Say that again?
With this being the final day of camp, you think back to the last several weeks, late July, now we're in August. What's been the biggest improvement throughout that time in your eyes?
I think just being able to build chemistry as a team. I feel like we've been able to come together, been able to compete, have some fun moments together. So that's what I value from this camp.
Can you see the offer much to Eli Stowers? We haven't seen much of him in camp.
Yeah, no, he's been healthy. Hasn't been healthy with these last.
Yeah, just the last few. I just meant previously working mostly with his 2s and 3s. I'm just wondering, knowing how important chemistry is with you.
Yeah.
That's a dumbass question. It seemed like the nigga was trying to set him up to say, like, try to give him an evaluation, and then Jalen saw right through it and redirected the question. He was like, yo, he been injured. Like, because honestly, this turned out to be a stupid-ass question because I think the reporter, whoever it was, they asked, I can't pronounce my fucking words. They asked, damn, I can't fucking say asked, that's crazy. They asked, there you go, asked, better. They asked. So I conquer that word and then forget what the fuck I was trying to say afterwards. That's crazy. But yeah, the reporter was trying to be slick because he was trying to ask Jalen to give an evaluation on Eli Stowers. And then when that shit didn't work, because he basically told him, he was like, yo, he hasn't been healthy. He had to backtrack and kind of ask a dumbass question. Yeah, how important is chemistry is between you and your tight it's not important at all. It's really not. Like, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if he catch the ball or drop it. It don't matter to me. Like, what the fuck kind of... He asked that dumbass question because his original plan, his original agenda behind the question didn't work. Like, bro, this dude goofy as hell.
No, he hadn't been up with that unit a lot this camp, but he's got a lot of talent. Got a lot of talent. We spent some time in the summertime, so not foreign from it. But I think... once you kind of know where you are, know your role, I think that's something that can be a quick fix.
Do you see the offense as something that's going to continue to evolve into the season? And I assume that's probably no different than past years, but is there kind of a difference? Like with
Oh my god. Like these motherfucking questions today. First it was Vic Fangio, now it's them. These questions suck ass. Do you think it will continue, the offense continue to evolve? First off, how the fuck is he gonna have that foresight? We haven't even played fucking week 1. First and foremost. So that's just a dumbass question. Bro, you might have just made this shit like a 6-7 minute video. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna play this for like maybe a minute or two. If Jalen's not doing anything wrong, Jalen's supposed to be boring in his responses. He's supposed to get the same robotic, PR trained, politically correct shit. He's supposed to say that. But I'm just saying, this interview, press conference fucking sucks. It is boring as shit. I didn't get no sleep, so that's partially why I'm nodding off. As you can see, I damn near bumped into the fucking mic with my nose. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, what kind of dumbass question is that? What do you think to an offense? That's like you saying, do you think you guys will make the playoffs? Like, I don't know, bitch. Can we play our first game?
how this offense evolves.
Can we play week 1 first, nigga? Like, the fuck?
I mean, I just think about the foundation of what you are, foundation of what it's introduced to be. And so from a, an intent and a North Star structure standpoint, the foundation of it, I think it's been clear and we've been driving that. And as you see who you have on your team and you begin to progress forward, you hone things down and you say, this is who we are, this is, how I want to lead it. So I think that's where Sean is. And, a lot of that is up for him to mold and put together. So in the end, we can go out there.
The nigga probably stood in like fucking William Shatner on a sitcom in a goddamn sitcom intro, and he probably asked like, yeah, so how do you guys, will you guys evolve as the season progresses? Nigga gave that motherfucking Judge Judy ass folding of the arms, so like nigga arm farming off that little dumbass question.
And be in the best position to win.
There's obviously a backup quarterback competition. As a starter, what do you want in a backup? What's important to you as a starter?
Well,
that sounds like a fucking setup question. No, I want him to be ass. I want that nigga to be the next coming of Nathan Peterman and throw 4 picks and 4 consecutive drives. Like, what kind of stupid ass question? Like, it's just something you trying to slip up. I ain't gonna lie to you. They got one more fucking question. If they ask another dumbass question, I'm moving on. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Oh.
I think all 3 guys have been very valuable to the room. They've got a lot of wisdom, a lot of talent, and I value the perspective. So.
The wide receiver group as a whole, now that you've gotten this time, gotten extra reps with some of the new guys, what do you think of the group as a whole?
Yeah, I'm excited for the group. I think just the time that we've been able to put together over the...
I'm fucking done. Would you expect him to add, like, I'm done, I can't do it. I'm so sorry, but not fucking sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, but not sorry. Sitting up there like fucking, yeah. So what do you think about your wide receivers? Are they sorry? Are they good? Are they ass? Do you see another Jalen Rieger or a J.J. Arcega-Whiteside clone somewhere in the lineup? Hollywood Brown hasn't really been doing a lot of shit. Do you actually think he's any good? Do you think he's more washed up than a damn car? Right before it gets dried off at a car wash? Do you? Do you think his game reminds you of wet clothes and mildew? Like, what the fuck are you talking, man? Get your goofy ass out of here. All right, NFL preseason time. Something more exciting than that shit. I couldn't do it. New York and Pittsburgh. Did we watch that? I don't think so.
I want to get home, do some writing. Unless you had another idea.
Oh, the actor was fucking hideous. Hideous.
I thought you never asked.
Hideous. Yeah, so I thought that, that's not how a fucking conversation gonna go. The hell? Got a girl in my bed, we made mad cool. I'm like, yeah, so. You thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, for sure, for real? That's how you moving? I like that. Oh, yeah. Like, you trying to be cool and smooth. You trying to get your way tonight. You know what I'm saying? Netflix and chill type shit. The niggas up there like, yeah, so. They niggas talk like fucking Johnny 5 about to self-destruct and shit. Like, get this goofy ass shit off my screen.
All right, 2nd and 8 now after a 2-yard gain for Allen. Smith hit, throws to his intended receiver, and it is 1st and 10.
I think I got Gino playing in this preseason.
As the receiver, did he keep his feet in bounds? And that's A.D. Mitchell again. And that is another completion. 2nd and 7 for New York. First possession of the game. They have 1 first down. This pass batted down. It looks like maybe Y.A. Black.
You got his bare hands? Or was that gloves?
This year.
That's his bare hands? Oh, I know that shit had to hurt.
Guys, people in the middle, it could free up a lot of guys around him.
And Y.A. Black, he had a really good game.
Oh, can see me almost set him in the face mask.
You see the batted pass.
We got Mitchell, Wilson, and Amari Cooper in the game now for the Jets. And this one is Mason Taylor, I'm sorry. He, by the way, is the son of Hall of Famer Jason Taylor, trying to stop this drive by New York.
Commentator's hideous, dog.
Right off the bat, he's hit there. And it's Patrick Queen who comes up and makes the open field tackle.
Patrick Queen hasn't done a fucking thing in Pittsburgh. Nothing. I don't remember the last time he actually had a really good game.
Right there, this is what he loves to do. Come downhill and be able to meet the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage.
Inside linebacker for the Steelers. 2nd 11 after the loss. Smith looking left, throwing right. It's Braylon Allen's right there. Makes a short completion before Peyton Wilson wraps him up. Week had a 31-yard touchdown run in their game against Tampa Bay. Smith rolling right, throwing as his man. That's a first down for the Jets.
He did that shit on purpose. He threw the ball. It was in that nigga in the head.
Throwing, open man right there. It's going to be
there you go, 86.
Jelani Woods.
I see him want to get in there.
Touchdown. They just put him into the game, and right off the bat, guy out of the University of Virginia scores the first points of this game on a very nice drive engineered by Geno Smith.
Now with play action, you can see Patrick Queen and Alex Haskins right there. Miscommunication, leaving wide open receiver. That's just something you can't have. Both of those in the receiving yards, yes, absolutely.
We saw that with Kevin Gainwell last year. Again, it's Warren, this time going nowhere. That was Harrison Phillips.
Let me see something real quick. Just curious. $234, yeah? Oh, damn. It's actually not too bad. $234, yeah? It's interesting.
Big defensive tackle out of Stanford. He makes the play.
Let me see that. All them niggas that they slick. And they think they slick, boy. I'm just looking out of curiosity. Get the fuck out of here. They ain't got no ABC. Slick bastards. I'm about to say, nigga, you better have ABC, bitch. I'm gonna pull it back. I just want to see something because you can't really. I wanted to. Just out of curiosity. Fuck all that. Yeah, nah, they ain't going down. They stop right now.
And we talked about this was one of the keys prior to the game is getting this running game going. Sav 72.
Two-time ACC championship game MVP. Had a big career at Clemson. Handoff goes to Wangu, and he's
Who's
going
that?
nowhere.
Oh, that's the quarterback for the Clemson.
Play once again.
He spent a lot
Yeah,
of
Klubnik,
time
yeah.
up in Cleveland. He's a veteran guy they brought in here a couple weeks ago. They wanted him to help solidify the back end of the defense, and he is showing up in big ways.
The first down on this one.
Damn, I'd be annoyed as fuck.
Being pressured, and he's gotten there and down. And that's David Bailey, who was brought in as the second overall pick.
Man, them niggas better than me. I don't know if the defensive linemen having no goddamn gloves on. Like, if they goddamn step in your hand, it gets over.
Benton, who will get $18 million a year on
Better than me, ain't no way in the hell.
Omar Cooper Jr. back in and pressure again. Klubnik rolling here, and he can do this. 3rd and 2, he's going to get that. And
Oh shit! Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. He gave it too fast. Oh, that's like a personal foul. Head break, whatever your name is. I saw your ass.
His legs just right there.
3rd and 20.
They did that goddamn kiss of the dragon head, but on God, did it underneath.
Shorter first down to get a lot of that.
Oh shit! Good heads up play. Damn, stripped his ass. Motherfucker was like DMX to belly. Motherfucker, strip.
You can see they've been working on punching the football out. Yes, the completion is there, but everybody's now stripping.
Good
out
goddamn.
You can see
25.
right there.
Oh, of course. How did I not know it was him? How I not know it was him? That's crazy.
Now the ball's on the ground. That's one they're going to have to work on if they are able to get on that football out to set up a great field position for the Steelers.
McNamara back again to punt. His second.
Seems you've been using your Discover cashback card to earn 5% cashback at restaurants or water. Now, it's payback time.
Oh, you mean my Discover cashback?
Activate and earn 5% cashback at different categories each quarter and up to $1,500 in purchases.
Taste to Discover.
The game, reaching back and retreating inside the 20-yard line. It's a high hanger. He gets it. He has some space.
Yeah, Scotty Miller.
Block, turns the corners, dragged down. Ball comes on. It looks like the Jets may have gotten it.
You can pull back in jerseys like that? I'm about to say. Yeah, that gotta be horse collar. You can't do that. I'm about to say, like, what the fuck? I know it wasn't crazy. I'm like, yo, that gotta be horse collar.
Last play of the first quarter. He's gonna go.
Is that Warren?
6 or 7 yards, I should say. Warren, and that's the kind of run we expect from Warren. Jalen Warren, Riley Nowakowski, and is at fullback. We saw him score a touchdown last week in that win against Green Bay. Warren, head down, gets extra yardage and gets first down yardage. As we return to action, 1st and 10 after the Warren carry. Warren again trying to go inside and does a pretty good job right there of getting some extra yards.
There go my guy Bernard.
Even though he's
from Alabama.
Close to 300 pounds, he looks really good and holds well for him.
3rd and 8, pressure comes. Howard steps up, delivers.
Good shit. All out blitz, set up in a pocket, didn't get nervous or nothing. That's a good play by the quarterback.
Thomas, who makes
Good
the
shit.
play not before he gets 16 yards and another first down.
Scarani just working a big in route.
Look at him.
One thing I like is Will Howard allowing the receiver to run.
All right, here's Dowell with his best game of the night. Bounces off a couple
Bro
of
ran with him as if he was gonna block for him. You know damn well he was gonna do a goddamn
DK
thing.
Metcalf are in there. 2 big guys to go along with the other guys. They have a tight end. It's Howard. And he throws that right into traffic there. And it's Andre Sisco who makes the interception. And that is a return that will take the Steelers away from getting any points and set up the Jets. And Andre Sisco, a 3rd-round pick of Jacksonville, he signed with the Jets this year. 1 year, $8.5 million. Makes a big play. And the Steelers, absolutely, the guy who's very good at run stopping. Quick hitter, it's knocked down there by Jack Sawyer, who got his mitts on it. That was intended for Isaiah Williams. Sawyer came up to knock it down. Good play by 33.
And Jack Sawyer, he is that next star on the rise.
Jets have only run 5 plays here in the second quarter, Charlie. It's pretty much been Steelers, but they made the big interception by Andre Sisco. 3rd and 5, a big one now for Howard. Puts that one intended for Roman Wilson. Flags fly, and that is intercepted by Samuel Womack of the Jets.
He point, I don't give a fuck about the penalty or not. That's just to make it bad fucking reads.
college football this much? Enter for a chance to win VIP access at the College Football Final in Vegas.
This one.
Remember that 2K14?
It's one of those things, I think he's pretty proud about that. He was an emergency fullback, and of all things, he was wide open. And Brady found it. Oh, pressure there, and here come the Steelers. Cole Holcomb was in there, as well as others, but Holcomb taking care of that one, and they just came after Klubnik, who didn't have much time whatsoever.
That was one of those ones to meet me at the quarterback here. Jack Sawyer, he gets there first along with Cole Holcomb.
Well, you mentioned Sawyer. No question about it. The access to watch Steelers come in, and also the food.
Damn, offensive line gonna be dog shit this year.
To Cade Klubnik.
Number 3, you gotta goddamn throw an elbow in there or something. You gotta sneak one there. You can't let a fucking defensive player goddamn get up on you like that. You crazy as hell. It's football. You gotta send a fucking message.
Wrapping up, making sure.
You gotta chant that inner Ron Artest, I swear to God.
And they just waited.
Ooh, damn, the house for the ball.
And that is an incomplete pass to Levi Wentz. It was too high. Sam Scott in the backfield now. Cade Klubnik remains at quarterback. And there is a really good defensive play by the Steelers.
49, what the fuck are you doing pushing your own player? Like, what the hell are you doing? Sloppy ass.
Aller, again, looking good coverage down the field. He's being pursued. He throws it down the field. Has a receiver there.
Damn. He got the arm strength. I ain't gonna lie. He got lucky as hell.
Yes, he did. And that's the biggest play of the night for the Steelers on offense here. Boy,
For sure, he got lucky.
39 yards.
Just as one here, you'll see the Steelers offense. They're going to press the tempo here, but they're unsure on replay whether they got to stay in. They're going to try.
Drew Aller in the shotgun. Pressure again from the outside, and it's going to be too much.
Pittsburgh need to goddamn draw better plays. They're taking all day to fucking. Is you doing what goddamn Gino was doing on the first series?
Credit for it, but there was a lot of pressure coming from the outside.
Bro, she should have hit Calvin Austin right there and there.
A lot of miscommunication out there. You have offensive linemen.
Not Calvin. Oh, what's the old boy name? Roman Wilson.
So again,
that was coming across the middle on the left side.
They were in potential.
Pressure from the backside, and once again it's going to be a sack by the Jets. Jack Driscoll was the offensive lineman who was beaten on that play.
Driscoll, that's name sound familiar. It sounded like he was an Eagle at one point in time. Damn.
Money to Oliver eating here.
Still ain't got no game after all these years now. Boy.
That's Nate Lynn, number 92, came in there, and you'll see it right here.
You can see him just trying to fill it out. That edge will cut short. And anytime you do that, it's very tough to get your feet back around and gain leverage. All you can do is hold on.
Cornell Powell, number 85 in the game for the Steelers. Guy who spent some time with the UFL. Aller hit him down the field, and they need something like that to spark this offense here in the fourth quarter. Pass in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Joaquin Davis, and that will result in a fourth down and a punt situation.
Yeah, this is one here. Nice job by Lou Nichols on the pass protection. That's one that Jaquan Davis has to have.
He was 7 for 7 on that try. There's a little screen, and that's a good play right there. That's going to go for a lot of yardage there. Trying to get into the end zone is denied there by the Steelers, and instead it's going to be a big gainer. And it looks like it's Junior Bergen.
That is one right
Diggs, by the way, what's going on?
Right there with Steelers brought pressure, hitting the receiver screen. Great play call by the Jets.
Or not.
Catching the Steelers off balance and just that little bit.
Steelers trying to make something happen here defensively. Pressure's on. Ball batted up in the air. And Windman almost had an interception there.
No, they were too goddamn far from the ball.
Got his hands on it. Good pressure by the Steelers. They came after him.
Last time I checked, Superman ain't real.
Get your hands up.
Incomplete pass. Fourth down. Gotcha.
Hey, did somebody make him laugh or some shit? Somebody probably was doing this while he was making the call. You're like, there's no penalty going on the play. On the play.
To be the place kicker. And this one is right down the
It's going to
middle
be
by
fourth down.
On several occasions here. Let's make it tough on the Steelers' offensive line. Here's Aller again under pressure, and again he goes down. Once again, that's Nate Lynn. That's his second one of the night. He's been a force on that defensive line and edge rushing position.
Damn, too bad his sacks don't count.
This is one here where the offensive line has to do a better job.
Looks beautiful so far in this preseason, no doubt about it. Steelers trying to get some traction here on this surface. That's a pass, and it's incomplete. Brown once again defensively.
This is the method that they took. How much will we see these guys next week in the final preseason game?
Jets are 5 of 13 on third down. Cook rolling, throwing. Good tackle right there, and that's going to be short of first down yardage. Andrew Beck was the man who made the reception. Well, they call it incomplete. Take a look at it again.
Please reset the game clock to 3:58. So we'll start at the snap.
That gives them about 22 seconds added on.
Aller throwing good coverage once again.
Do we have to?
Do we have to what?
Uncover the body.
Yes, that's literally the point.
Okay. Is there like a vegan or a rubber, I don't know, less corpsey?
God damn, like what the fuck? You talking about forcing a joke? That's like trying to goddamn. They should dress your ass for trespass. You forcing that one. God
And
damn.
that was, again, Kenny James, who was the intended receiver, and not much available there, and they're going to have to punt once again.
Tough one there, not able to get set.
It doesn't happen very often in this stadium for sure. Cam Johnston once again. Junior. Bergen is back there to get it. Up the middle he goes, and this is what he did so well in FCF football. 8 return touchdowns, which is why the Jets this week just brought him in very last minute. 54 yards on that kick, but straight up the middle for 30 yards goes Junior Bergen.
He was patient, setting it up, foot in the ground, accelerates, splits defenders. If you're trying to make a play, you want to do so on special teams.
So we're going to look at that for the very first time. Looking deep, has his man there. It's Quincy Skinner, and they ruled that a touchdown. Looked like he might have been short, but Skinner in one-on-one coverage, and Cook put it right on the money. You didn't expect that with 2 minutes left. Looked like they were
Damn,
just going to out.
and grab dude collar.
Coverage. He was grabbing him too, but they're going to give him the touchdown because he was not down after he hit the ground.
Not at all. A little push off there. He was able to get away from it. It was down on the ground.
They knew they needed to shore up on their defense, which did not produce many turnovers, if at all. No interceptions. They've done a pretty good job of that.
Pittsburgh ain't do a goddamn thing. What kind of depth they got? I don't know why Giovanni Bernard didn't get the goddamn ball out one time. Like, what the fuck? How you get whipping his calories, you don't throw the ball out once?
This time over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver.
All these sorry ass niggas. Like, yo, throw the goddamn ball to Giovanni Bernard, bro.
Get it on the rebound, but he didn't.
That's one right there. You see Drudy. There's not much more he can do at that point. He realizes, throttles his receiver down because he realized there was going to be a collision.
So far in this drive, Allard 5 for 6, 42 yards. Sings it over the middle, in and out of the hands. It was a little bit.
45 thought he was slick. Hey, listen, if you ever get away with it, it is what it is.
But it goes as an incomplete pass.
I was one dude trying to take the shot down the middle. Nice placement. Just not able as a Jets defender.
All right, final play of the game here. Pressure stepping up as Allard trying to get away from it. He does. He fires into the end zone, but over.
Who the fuck was you throwing to?
Good job to get out of the pressure.
Your mama, like in the crowd, they get like, what was you throwing to, dog?
Fittingly is how this game's going to end.
Mike McCarthy's like, I'm having to get the fuck out of here. He's like, I got some leftover chicken I had sitting on the table. Ah, fuck. All right, anyway, Green Bay and Broncos. And I'll watch one more. We done. We gotta watch the Mendoza joint for sure.
As the founder of Plateful, I want to be completely
After that,
honest
we done
with you
for
about
today.
something we've never done
It's
before.
kind of dry.
We made a large
Salpinas.
All white uniforms. The Packers in their traditional green and gold.
Oh, white niggas, a blue fucking helmet right there. What are you talking about? Niggas should have said white and blue.
And a really good return.
You don't even know his fucking colors. You a dog or a human, nigga? Colorblind ass. Ooh, good throw and catch. Oh, hell nah. Christian Watson, you wouldn't have did this shit if it was Aaron Rodgers, nigga. God damn. You like, fuck. You hit me too goddamn hard.
Play action. They're going to throw for it on 4th and inches. Lofted it is caught. Matthew Golden on the receiving end.
Man, 40 ass, me and 40 ass fighting. I'm goddamn doing what motherfucking Andre Johnson did to goddamn Finnegan.
How much the Packers respect this Broncos
Ain't threw that ball kind of ball.
defense.
Nah, it was good. It was good. You gotta make sure
on
you make the
4th
catch.
and inches. But they wanted to see this situation with Jordan Love against a top-tier defense. And right now for the Broncos
are the Packers. Marshawn Lloyd back in there. Love play action, throws across his body. He's got a man. It's Drake Dabney. First year.
I'm happy to say Singleton back, man.
Being able to build an
he went through a lot last year.
just
I ain't
by
gonna lie.
thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete.
Watson motions through the formation. Inside handoff. Lloyd cuts to the outside, left side. The Broncos.
Sertan, your tackling is hella questionable, sir.
And in the backfield, but he's able to.
Who the fuck took your tackling powers away? The goddamn Riddler? Oh shit, questionable, dog. Tackling is not good. Can't bring nobody down, nigga.
Dropped at the 11. Yeah, Matt LaFleur wanted to know what was going on as well. More play action. Love off the back foot, waiting for Christian Watson.
There you go. There you go, Sertan. There you go, Sertan. About fucking time. There you go. About fucking time. Shit.
Love to throw, looking left, waiting for a man coming across the middle. It's the running back. Marshawn Lloyd. Zone for the touchdown. 11 yards from Jordan. And that's an impressive game-opening drive.
They like got a bunch of autographs on this
defensive
helmet.
mix-up. You called it out, Steve, to start. They got caught in a blitz. Alex Singleton checked out of it, but it looks like not everybody got the message.
Well, in a slot to the right, top of your screen. Here's Nix. Fakes the quick throw. Gives to Harvey straight ahead. And the Broncos.
Damn, somebody else got thrown all the way up there. This game chippy and I like every minute of it. It's like a regular season game out of this motherfucker. Oh, number one open. Okay, or not. Or not. Look at Jalen Waddle. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Moving like that, you stay healthy, gonna be a problem. He gonna be a problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. He stay healthy, he gonna be a problem. Oh my God. Look at that. Damn.
About how he has to throw it even sooner than
his body ain't gonna fully recover, and you can tell he moving a little gingerly. But man, I'm telling you right now, you stay healthy, it's a wrap.
Magic things happen. He is going to be
third-round pick and a fourth-round pick to get Jalen Waddle. I think everybody agree, well worth it. Set up the screen, R.J. Harvey, and he's taken down from behind at the 22, pick up a 3, down to Scotty, just outside the red zone for the Broncos. Packers rush 4, Nix, right sidelines, got a man, it's caught. R.J. Harvey on the wheel out of the backfield, 21 yards.
Damn, move the ball on their ass like nothing. Like nothing.
What a throw by Nix. Going to R.J. Harvey, the third option on this play. Surveys the field, looks left, delivers a
like nothing.
Rainbow. Harvey does not have to stop. Hits him between the numbers.
Tyrod Taylor, the veteran, in his 16th year out of Virginia Tech, gives to Marshawn Lloyd. Down the sideline, we'll see where they spot it. They're going to give him enough for the first down. Working on Brandon Jones. Second down and 10. Taylor out of the gun. Broncos rushing 4. Little crevice opens up, and Taylor will slide down. They'll mark him at the 26. Another pickup before. Humble, but a great guy. Here's Nix, wants to throw. Back for his 45. Throws sideline, and it's Will Jordan Humphrey got the first down, 14 yards, and Nix is spreading it around.
Nix having all day to throw, this offensive line protecting their tail off. And on the comeback route, Lil Jordan Humphrey
that's the video. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
So going fast here. Handoff to Jonah Coleman, hits the spin cycle, and he is ripped out. Thought that might have been a face mask. As we approach the first minute, Zaire Franklin and Carl Brooks make the stop.
Oh, they got Zaire Franklin on the on Green Bay?
Playing a lot of the center position. He's in there now. Nix running the wrong way, able to get it to Coleman. Won't get back to the line of scrimmage. And that might take us to the end of the first quarter.
Although Bo Nix doesn't get a big pass here, he does elude the rush and throws a dime. So they'll have time to get everybody healthy.
Will Lutz, 53-yard field goal attempt is on the way, and it is good.
Seems you've been using your Discover cashback card to earn 5% cashback at grocery stores all quarter. Now, it's payback time.
Oh, you mean my Discover cashback? Activate and earn 5% cashback at different categories each quarter and up to $1,500 in purchases.
Pays to Discover.
Definitely gotta add 2 ads. Fuck 1. Give me 2. I need.
The speed that Waddle brings changes the eyes of defenders. And how about that? They have a touchdown drive, and both the receivers are saying, hey, what can we get better?
Here's Pierre Strong on the kick return. Has some daylight. Sideline beats.
Oh my gosh! Look at him run! Look at him!
Pierre Strong Jr. Massive special teams play.
The name's very befitting.
68-yard kick return.
Not what you want.
Pierre Strong's like a cool ass name, I ain't gonna lie.
That's exactly what you want to put on tape to make the team.
You ain't gonna cut me.
He's gonna start upfield and break it out to his left, your right.
This bitch don't think you cutting is a fucking heart for your daughter at home for her school project.
Oh, wow, that's close to perfect. Packers have really struggled in the kicker department recently.
Executing with Davis Webb in his ear and putting a touchdown drive together, which he did. You are thrilled if you're the Broncos staff about Bo Nix tonight.
Colby Katzis down the left sideline. Listen to the roar from the crowd.
They got a kick returner, and we got a kick returner. We all got kick returners.
Colby Katzis, rookie out of Northern Arizona, from the 5 and showed off some sideline speed.
Just gets
Tyler Bidet in the backfield. On first down and 10, pitch to Bidet on the right, little stutter step.
Damn.
Forget about it. Packers are right there.
So come on, man. You get on me, man.
Second down and 4. Pierre Strong Jr. had the big special teams return. And they're on the run. Abrams Drain brings him down after the pick at the 12. Shotgun snap. Taylor brings it down. It throws for the end zone. It is juggled and caught. And one referee, one official went to say touchdown. The other said no. It's Will Shepard. And there'll be a conversation.
Said Tommy Shepard. He said, they can't erase who we were, man. They can't erase who we were.
Back edge of the end zone was saying no.
Handsome as hell today, I ain't gonna lie.
And we need a call on the field.
Hey, look handsome as hell today. Damn, boy. Shit.
The call is touchdown.
I don't know that he got both feet in. We'll watch it with you here. I don't think he got it, Steve. That's 1 foot. That works in college, not in the pros.
I don't know why they don't ever change the rules for the.
Is that toe
maybe
tap
that toe
now?
did tap. Okay.
And does he have full possession of the ball when it does tap down?
Okay. Got to see him last year when they played Notre Dame, and he was a wrecking ball.
Stidham across the middle.
Took a big hit.
Complete. Dane Key, welcome to the football game. His first target and grab is good for 35.
Quick decision by Jarrett Stidham. Surveys the field, delivers the ball.
Packers showing some pressure. They don't come, just rush 4. Stidham steps up and fires. Right sideline, and it's incomplete.
Looking for a flag instead of trying to catch a damn ball.
Jalen Simpson had the coverage for the Packers. One that was wiped out due to penalty. Snap and the kick on the way. Wow, Trey Smack is money. 27-7.
If he money, then tell him to give me some then. Pause.
Stidham throws, and it is intercepted.
He said, main.
Intercepted, wanted Lucas Kroll, but it's picked off by Mark Perry.
Bush Guy, cold and smooth survival skills. If you don't have a fish hook.
If your last name Perry, I know for a fact you a good ass linebacker.
And quite frankly, the Broncos are fortunate that wasn't a pick 6.
Excellent play by Perry. Jarrett Stidham's just going to stare down Kroll.
43-yard attempt coming for Trey Smack. Would appear to be a
that's a cool ass. Everybody his cool ass name. Pierre Strong and Trey Smack.
Snap, place, kick is perfect.
I ain't gonna lie, with a name like that, you can't be pussy. I swear to God.
And met in the backfield is Bidet. Loss of 5 on the play. Kamal Hadden able to make the stop in the backfield for Green Bay. He was injured last season. He made the Kyle McCoy under pressure. Forget about it. He'll be dumped back at the 19-yard line. Q Robinson loss of 15.
And what a response by the Broncos defense. Your offense couldn't get it going, but now you've started to turn the momentum.
Yeah, he didn't even do no special move. He just got there and just let him go right by him.
First time it's going on.
Stidham on the ground. McLaughlin straight ahead, taking on opponents. Wants to keep it going. And Biotish, that's in the division with the Chargers.
He better off saying nothing. He wanted to keep it going. Well, I want you to stop. How about that?
Exactly what his teammates are going to do on the other side of the line, and it helps him so much. I'm excited to see it play out this year.
4th and 4, want to throw for it. Stidham instead takes off and runs for it, and slides down for the first down. Smith. Now they're playing with Throckmorton and Ortega at the center position. Stidham, arm might have been hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Hakeem Butler was there and got batted up in the air, and he could not bring it down. M.J. Devonshire Jr. on the coverage for Green Bay. Looking to chip into this Packers lead. This will be a 38-yard field goal from the veteran Lutz.
Yeah, boy. Like get your goddamn sleep.
If I remember correctly, that was on the road and really kind of set the tone for the rest of the season. Gave players belief.
Kyle McCord.
Don't catch.
Strikes down the field and finds Isaiah Nair for the big game. Might take us to the end of the third quarter.
Nair wide open after the play fake from McCord and gets upfield. Excellent tackle there.
Packers have the football, enjoying a 23-13 lead over the Broncos. Handoff. Jaden
Damn, good tackle.
In the backfield immediately.
35.
Reese Taylor. He's been a practice squad player the last few seasons.
He said, not this year, motherfucker. At the roster, here I go.
That's perfect.
He said, I'm going to get my motherfucking exercise.
My life.
No one helping the ball boy.
Become more patient.
I'm going to be helping my quarterback. I mean, my defense.
So now on first down,
that too. Both.
Just inside the 20.
Both of them.
Jaden Nixon straight ahead.
Oh, damn. That's a grown man run. I like that shit. I like that shit, Nixon. That's a grown man run.
Got a injured Bronco.
Obviously, I don't like that he got injured, but that's a grown man run.
Tyson Anderson.
Look at that shit.
Here, just a gut
Miss that
run,
type of running,
call it,
man.
right down the belly button of the defense. And you'll see.
Ain't nobody call that shit, Dad.
Stop him.
Like, yeah, right up the clit of the defense. Nobody say no dumb shit. Like, he didn't say that. I'm saying that because he's saying belly, but like right up the belly. Nobody said right up the belly button. Get your freaky ass on somewhere.
Go back to the ground game to Jaden Nixon. Trying to push across the line, and he gets there. Touchdown. Green Bay Packers.
Gutsy run by
They probably kicked his goddamn teammate and shit, doing the fucking rerun. See how him tell you, look at this goofy ass thing.
Legs moving.
Sit up there.
Why those running backs do squats?
Nigga think he goddamn.
Good initials.
What's old boy name? Fred Berry out this bitch.
Such an exciting ride.
Hey, maybe Green Bay, right here, right? That's these two franchises, their two fan bases are truly among the best. Kansas.
40, like, I'm sorry, I threw you too hard. I'm so sorry.
However,
I gotta go.
it's kind of an advantage to
My mom is gonna whip my ass.
Well, with a lot of changes to their defense.
Oh damn! Like, no.
Defense that usually takes a couple of
shit. I dropped the ball.
Or even a few months to get going. It's a great time to hit
Together,
them.
because that's the quality that you have on this roster here with the Denver Broncos.
Damn.
Good
shit.
Swallowed up by Anthony Campbell, first-year player of Miami, and that'll go as a loss of 9. But it's all relative, right? There's never a good time to go to Arrowhead.
No.
But Cynthia believes at least week 1, maybe you catch it. Here's McCord. Steps and fires. Still
That's McCord from Philly. Oh, this would be interesting.
Packers came down with it.
He said, please, God. He said, help the receivers make these catches.
Pick opportunity for Reese Taylor and the Broncos.
And a little dead shoulder here from Kyle McCord. Steps up in the pocket. And you said it, Steve. Just put it where only Shepard could catch it.
Well, that's bullshit.
Colorado Buff having a night in Colorado. In your first
good
game,
throw, though, but that wasn't
it.
it.
It's your first game at Lambeau. get some extra time to get out there early so you can enjoy it.
Trey Smack from 38 yards away.
That's such a cool ass name, bro. See, he gotta add a little bit more muscle. Your last name Smack. You gonna be walking around like fucking Debo in this bitch. Like, get the fuck out of my way. Hey, backup quarterback. Oh shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you though. Hold on, wait a minute. I ain't know I had this much muscle going on. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. See, that nigga take a page out my book. I'm tall, but you see it though. You see it though. But you see it though. You see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm tall, but you see it though, bruh. You see it though, bruh. You see it though. You see it though. Stop playing with me, nigga. What? Stop playing. You see it though. I ain't be walking around like a fucking, like, looking like somebody gonna put my ass in a locker next to my fucking history book. Nigga, you crazy as hell. Alright, Raiders in Texas and we out this bitch. CJ Stroud.
The Texans lost in the divisional round again.
Time is ticking on you, brother.
Marks in year number 2 and a nice gain of 9 over the right side.
Here in 2026.
It's going to be 3 straight runs and a first down as Marks bounces off a tackler and has a nice
him
gain
and
over the right side.
David Montgomery gonna be interesting.
Spring Woody Marks.
They fake it to Marks, a little rollout to the left, and Hutchinson is brought down immediately after the catch by Trayton Stoops. On 3rd down and 10, blitz coming. Texans pick it up. Pass is caught for a first down. Good throw, good catch, and the grab is made.
Yo, they don't be giving a fuck about people they knock over on the sidelines, bro. They just be knocking them over and don't give a shit.
Is trying to take advantage.
Fake it to Marks again. He's wide open, coming out into the pattern, and catch and a fall forward to the 36. Tight play of this opening drive coming. Stroud wants to get it with his legs and now drops it off.
Nice. Which pass line of scrimmage?
Foster Morrow.
He was, as I mentioned, he was a guard in college. He's primarily been working at center throughout camp.
First down and 5, and Marks bounces off the tackle.
He said, David Montgomery get more touches than me.
What a good, strong
He said, nah.
Second-year pro from USC, a 20-yard carry.
David Montgomery like, fuck. They're like, oh yeah, come on, let's go, yeah. Fuck, and they're gonna get more carries. Good job, man, good shit, boy.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
If they're going play action from under center, they have their back to the line of scrimmage, and all that is foreign.
Well, look at them 90.
Here's a good throw, and that's nailed.
It wasn't a good throw.
And a first down. And
good catch.
Was a rocket from the right hand of Mendoza.
Inaccurate as fuck. That was not a good throw.
It was an outstanding play, and it's really the only place that Mendoza could put it. He has a defender who's right here, and he's got to work it off of him. And so he throws it off of his.
Oh, actually not. Good throw. Good throw. Never mind.
And he's able to go make, a good catch on a ball that had a little something on it.
Handoff is to the rookie Mike
Good fake. I dead ass thought Mendoza had the ball. Damn, not that much speed.
And a touchdown saving tackle made by Jalen Smith, but a big run by
number 34 with that block. Dang, he got thrown down. Don't matter though.
That's an excellent job by Washington. It looks
like act like you got down block for Barry Sanders. Just stand in front of him. He did a good job.
1-2 punch behind Ashton Jeanty.
Play action from Mendoza, and he comes back over the middle.
Damn, that's a good pick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at Mendoza. He said, "But get your ass."
Pick 6 for the Texans.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think bro watched what happened to Matt Ryan. Now you going after somebody, nigga, you better goddamn be able to lay their ass out.
Made the most of it.
Wooders? Kind of like that name, like a woo ass.
80 yards on the return.
Yeah, get your bitch ass on the ground.
Explore the largest curated.
Get your motherfucking ass on that ground. You gonna be on there a lot this season. Better get used to it, motherfucker. Get acquainted with that grass. Let me know how it tastes.
Or here's another choice.
That bitch tastes like lettuce, don't it? Let me get you a bottle of $1,000. Damn! Go, let's stop. This is give me money. I want to get paid more than Will Campbell. Oh, not Will Campbell. Will Anderson.
Second down and 14.
Yeah, but look at him for 30.
4 yards back.
Get off of him, man. Get off of him. The play over. Get off of him. Oh, he said, woo!
Penetration by Fatukasi. They move Wyatt Teller to right guard.
Hey, Fletcher Cox need to send a cease and desist.
The tight end Morrow, and with the tackle and the forward progress, he's brought down with a first down.
Man, I'll be surprised the Texans don't do shit this year, bro.
They come to the line of scrimmage and hand it off and get it anyway. But a flag comes in as Noah Whittington got the first down. Will it stand?
I'm rooting for Kobe Dean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm rooting for him.
Play action.
Oh,
late blitz.
I like that. I like the play for defense.
Nice play. Big game.
They got the first down, but I like it. I like what I like the defensive play on that one.
All of them, because this is a team that's been pretty depleted.
Woo!
Big hit and on
31 trying to unlock that Jason. I said Jason. What's the old boy in there? Jack Tatum. You get it?
And he drills it.
Yeah. 17-0 in the first. Damn.
17-0 game. Here's a handoff. Washington gets to the edge, stays in bounds.
I like the way number 30 run. Come on, man. They punched him in his arm and tried to play it off. Like, he was fist pumping. He said, come on, man.
He will. The only knock on the game for Mike
Come on, man.
Fumbles. They've added to that offensive line. They've got Ashton Genty. Here's Laubi out of the backfield. Broken tackle, gets a first down.
What he's capable of doing, and yet he still had 1,300 yards from scrimmage.
Nice throw and catch. Grab is made, and fighting his way inside the 30 is Connor Hayward.
Really a great year for everyone.
Mendoza keeps. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Wrestled to the ground by Caden McDonald. The second-round pick and the rookie from Ohio State. Play action and a loss of 11.
Well, there's just a miscommunication up front by this offensive line, and he just gets a direct shot. Coaches in the history of our league, but that was not good.
Throw over the middle to Ian Thomas, and that's going to bring up fourth down. A gain of just 5 on third down and 12. Good snap, good hold. The kick is perfect.
Seems you've been using your Discover cashback card to earn 5% cashback at restaurants or water. Now, it's payback time.
Oh, you mean my Discover cashback?
Activate and earn 5% cash back at different categories each quarter and up to $1,500 in purchases.
Place to discover.
Oh, this goddamn man.
52-yarder by Gay to put the Raiders on the board. Bills at quarterback, third down and 7. And a nice completion to a receiver they love. That's Lewis Bond.
Some of the things that he's impressed these coaches with were on display in that game.
Here is a little drop-off pass to Marlon Klein, their second-round pick at tight end.
Be talking about where he was drafted. They'll be saying it was a steal to get him in the second round.
First down carry.
He's running really well. I like that. I like that 26. I like that. So, 26 running hard.
It plays to the strength, which is their defense. I think it's really smart the way they went about this offseason.
Whittington again. Pushing the pile.
Oh, that's old dude from Oregon. I knew it. That's old dude from Oregon. Of course he's good. I remember him. He was good.
Backfield and a sack for Thomas Booker.
Why am I not surprised? Oh yeah, shout out Thomas Booker. That was our on the practice squad. He got some PT I think last year. He's solid. Solid pickup for the Raiders.
They moved Wyatt Teller over to the right side, so here he is. And Booker, he just
they get more opportunities. He gonna really blossom. I ain't gonna lie.
Which is usually the challenge.
Texans are now 5 for 7 on third down as the catch is made by Owen Wright.
We're going to see him out here right now. What have been your overall impressions of Mendoza, just even as a guy in the locker room?
Oh, he's been great. You know, you
come in as a rookie and you got to start all the way back at the bottom. So he's had the right attitude.
Number 30 ain't playing.
He's in here every single day. Yeah, I mean, he was an incredible D-line coach. He's been in a lot of different systems, and he's just a great leader of men. You know, he's a guy that loves football. He's in the building just like how I'm in the building.
He played it off like he wants some help.
He doesn't have the biggest personality in the world. He'll tell you that himself. But he's real, and he loves football. And he knows the game so well. And
I like number 30 game off the Raiders.
Championship pedigree, obviously, but being able to go against those guys in joint practice, had a blast, and we're almost here. It's almost football time.
We can't wait to see you out there. Thanks, Max.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Second year in the system, you know, first year is always tough, just learning, coordinator, quarterback relationship going, and then just what our identity is going to be. So I think we found that. But I'm just excited because we got a lot of guys in here who.
And made 44 field goals.
I want to hear that shit. You in your 4th year in the league. You either going to play good or you're not.
Good kick.
Maison Perrier French kiss.
I ain't said shit she said. All I heard was, I do that French kiss. I do that.
For all that he's done since he took over and the success that they've been able to have, even though they've come up a little short.
Is that the real little Uzi the way she talking?
That was their year, and they were
can't understand shit she said outside of French kiss.
It was tough on everybody.
Damn, 30's not playing. Look at that. You better sit your ass down. You look like you tired anyway. Take a breather, motherfucker. Get an asthma pump while you at it too. Number 17. Man, get your ass up. You a receiver.
His Rippin dropped it in perfectly. And he gets it. Trying to find some daylight. Nice run on second down. Picked up 5. 3rd and 5 coming up as Brandon Codrington made the stop.
You were still in middle school when Jadeveon Clowney was first here in Houston. But what is it like having him in the locker room with you?
It's been so much fun having OG in the locker room. He brings us that old school NFL style to our room.
With effort and hustle. Dave McDonald, their 2nd round pick, found that out during camp. Run around on a toss to Devin Tompkins, trying to get his team into the end zone in a 17-point game. Wildly. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
What in the hell is that?
What move that was?
Right, I swear to God, Troy. Major pause. Maryland won hell the fuck no.
Needs one of those
pause, nigga.
Mrs. Rutledge.
The fuck? Pause.
Put it down 2.
Nigga was like, yeah. If the NFL doesn't work, I can always try stripping. Get your ass out of here. Damn. Bro, if old dude ripping, if he was ADT, bro, he made that goddamn company go bankrupt. His ball security's dog shit.
He got hit hard. Well, James Neal
here,
he's trying to cut there at left tackle. It's supposed to be a quick throw, and that's really on the quarterback. I mean, you got to understand that the design of the play is that you're not going to be holding it very long, and when you start trying to run around. He's been one of our favorites over the years, getting a chance to coach that team, and Ward and all.
How you like me now?
Superior smooth taste, worth playing. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
You guys ready?
Montauk has been blowing up, but it potentially could pull us apart.
I feel pressure every day.
We might be hitting that breaking point.
Lordy.
Everything you could ever want.
Third down and 1. And the rookie back, Roman Hemby, able to pick up the first down. Hemby had 60 yards in that, splitting them out in different areas.
He's poised for a big year.
Here's a handoff to Agumbawale, the former Houston Texan. Over the left side, gets 11.
Line him up anywhere, and getting him healthy this year was big.
Agumbawale is going to take it down inside the 10, and Touchdown. Get into the end zone. Let's make sure.
It looked like he did from here, and where that left foot, definitely. That's a touchdown.
It looks to all of us, Russell Yerk included, like this is a touchdown and will stand. But they are going to look at it. And that was a nice drive. 12 plays, 93 yards.
Yeah, that was an outstanding job. Aiden O'Connell does a good job. Good blocking down the field. Right there by these wide receivers. Jackson was out there, number 4, and then to finish it off with Ogunbowale.
He gave his ass to that. Wasn't a tackle. That was a goddamn. He said, I spun the nigga around.
Guy who knows his stadium very well. Feels good to score a touchdown against his former team.
Brock Bowers loved it.
Bro, I was like, ooh, I'm so happy I ain't got to play. I get to watch these bum-ass niggas that'll never get on the field with me.
Ooh. And anticipated that. He knew what he was stepping into when he signed with the Raiders. You know, that he was...
Raiders have used all of their timeouts.
Oh, Raiders came back.
On 3rd down and short, and they force a punt. And this one is going to check up.
Bro, fair caught it if the ball was going to him.
Punt by Kai Kroger. More than double. You guys are pretty good with 14. Here's one down the middle.
Oh, I like that.
And they're going to mark the receiver, Brandon Johnson, down at the 1. Meanwhile, here is the completion. They got him down to the doorstep. And the ball caught by Brandon Johnson. Good throw, good catch.
Nice.
Excellent throw. Goes up, makes a big play on the ball. Gets stopped short of the goal line. But you can tell that pass rush fatigue from the length of this drive. Not much of a pass rush on O'Connell. A big play there. And then O'Connell calls his own number.
And O'Connell is going to get pushed from behind. Tush push. Well, the clock is continuing to run, and it's a touchdown.
Yeah, that was the issue. If you go with that, you got to get it across the goal line, and I wasn't sure if he did. But
and then getting up to the line, O'Connell with a tush push by Myrick behind him shoves him in.
That's exciting. First time the Super Bowl will have been played on ESPN, and it'll be a big night.
Here's a pick, and that's it. Intercepted by Devin Lafayette.
Let me look at it real quick.
Clock is continuing to run, and it's a touchdown.
Yeah, that was the issue. If you
damn, man, his helmet off.
Across the goal line, and I
she's like a goddamn 300 with like, hell.
O'Connell with a tush push.
Oh, that's Aiden O'Connell.
Behind him.
I don't know why the fuck you remind me of this other corner named Andrew Walsh who used to play for the Raiders. The Raiders were dog shit, like in the mid-2000s.
ESPN, and it'll be a big night.
Damn, we threw it right to him. What the fuck? No receiver in the area. That nigga turned into a dog, the wrong kind of dog. Alright, we done. That's it. Today, up and down as far as the entertainment value is concerned, but it ended up being a solid stream. Alright, so we are done. I'm out of here. I might see y'all tomorrow, but don't make no guarantees on that because I might just take a break. But if I'm coming tomorrow, I'm paused. I'm going to come tomorrow. If not, then it is what it is. But yeah, that's all I got to say, man. If I don't see you tomorrow, we'll see what happens, whether Friday or Saturday, I might come back. If I'm not here tomorrow. But if I'm here tomorrow, great. If not, then you know what happened. All right, I'm out of here. Peace. Hey, y'all. Y'all.